Hello, it's me, MJ, and I've been meaning to make one of these sit-down videos just to share what's been happening, what these past few weeks, months, my gosh, months have been like, and yeah, just having some time. So if you're just getting ready for bed and you're having some downtime, hopefully we can just chat and go get a cup of coffee. If you're going to sleep, caffeine's probably not a good thing. Or a relaxing tea or some water. Hydrate. Hashtag hydrate. Yeah, but I thought it would be super chill just to sit. Or if you're getting ready, then coffee is probably a really good thing. Hallelujah. Let me grab mine. Got it. Costas. I've never had, I don't think there are any Costas in the US. I do miss Starbucks. There are a lot of Starbucks here, but there's none close enough for me to walk to, unless I make the 30-minute walk. But if you're from the Bay, if you're from the US, then walking 30 minutes, yeah, if you're in the city, I feel that, but 30 minutes is pretty much a stretch. I do miss driving. I've been missing a lot of things, but I'm not sad, and there are little bits of moments here and there when I do, I do miss my family, I do miss driving, I do miss going anywhere whenever I want to. I could do that for sure, but I think I have to be more conscious with my money because I'm not working anymore. But officially, my last day at Simpson was late October, and I'm just so grateful for the relationships and the people that I got to meet there, which I thought was so cool, the way that God built me up and used me in that place. And I'm just so grateful for all the people there. Just take a sip, take a drink. What's been happening? Well, this is our house, our living room. I think adjusting to a new country, a new place, a new culture has been really, really fun to experience. I think the driving here, I have to make sure I cross the street right, like I'm looking the right direction when I cross the street. And in the beginning, so I live with 3 other people. 2 of them are British, and then the other is American, who's from Georgia. So we have 2 Americans in the house. One, me, from the West Coast, the other from the East Coast. Oh, I miss In-N-Out. I miss burgers. I miss burritos. So if my people in San Francisco, in the Bay Area, in Redding, California, please eat a burrito for me. It was pretty cool. La Taqueria, they featured me on their story. If you've seen that on my Insta, I felt pretty cool. The people here in Leicester at Crema, they're amazing. Yeah, and so I'm just thinking about the people I've gotten to meet and who I've gotten to know and hung out. And hope at one point I'd like to make a video, an expose, I guess, on introductions to the people who I know here. And being able to be with Tim and his family, Jess, Edie, and Sav, they're all so beautiful, and I don't know how much I can stress how much of a privilege it is to be led by them, to be loved by them. And it's like, it makes me think about everything that's led me here, everything, all the choices, all the hard choices, all the moments in worship and saying yes to Jesus and knowing that he had all the best intentions, and just to think that his love and his presence were just they were so close. And I'm just so grateful to be able to do this, to think that every night I go to sleep, I think this is what I want to do, and every time I wake up I think, I can't believe I'm here. And so there is still this very heightened mentality of oh my gosh, I'm in England, I'm in the UK, oh my gosh, and I just can't wait. Like, I mean, even now, just being able to, again, to be here. And I mean, there are still so many other places I've never been to. But a couple months ago, like, I mean, months, I say months, but it probably only was like a handful of weeks where me and the team got to go to Birmingham, which was so cool. They have a German market out there and it was beautiful. And I think, you know, getting used to all the accents, like being an American, yeah, I mean, when we're in the US, of course, like we technically don't have an accent, but unless we leave our country, then oh yeah, we do have an accent. Yeah, and I think about like my mind's everywhere, so this is me just externally maybe blabbering and externally processing, especially like with my family members and my friends who ever watch this know that I think about you guys often. I talk to my parents as often as I can, and figuring out time zones has been like an interesting process as well. Like I try to pick up the phone when it's midnight here and it's only like 4 o'clock in the afternoon there. I've known about Crema for about a year and a half, and to think that I'm finally here and I am in the room where I've watched the live videos while working or just in my alone time, and think, wow, Lord, like to dream with you, to dream with him is the best things to do, is the best thing to do, the only thing I feel like I can do. And knowing that my dreams and desires and goals in my life are completely stored away in him. Oh man, and just to think that, I mean, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, God, he's my love. He's my love, and I want to do this life with him. And to think that once my dreams and goals are found in him, no turning back. Neither do I want to. What else has been happening? You guys, I just can't stop thinking about Chroma and what the Lord is doing there. Like to get to partner with the vision and heart for the Lord here in England, and just to let his presence come in as he wants to break off any boxes that I put the Lord in and boxes I put myself in, to be used by the Lord, and letting him take precedence over everything I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I can't stress enough how much I never want to get into a place where I convinced myself that I'm in control over my life, because I've done that. I've my last year at university, and I mean, I find myself at some instances convinced that, oh yeah, I have control. I mean, we do have control over our life. We have power over what we do. I mean, right now, initially making this video, posting it, having a cup of coffee, getting ready, all these things, we have control over our lives. But to fully convince that I have complete control, no, thank you. Because the Lord, I need the Lord to have control over my life. Like for instance, I would not be here if it weren't for him. I could never have imagined or thought this myself. I've been thinking, as I'm my mom's oldest daughter. I'm the oldest of three for my mom. I have 3 older siblings. We share the same dad, and I love them, and we're all so close. But for my mom, I'm her oldest, so it is her first. I'm her first child. I'm gonna start crying. I'm the first of my family born in the US. I'm the first of my family to graduate from a 4-year Christian university. And I'm so grateful to be able to go after these things. If there are any other like minorities watching this, my mom's from the Philippines, my dad's from Mexico. And I do believe that growing up, I saw this sacrificial quality, the sacrificial decision that both my parents made, going to the US and making a life for me and my younger sisters. And as the oldest, of course, there's this deep desire to want to give back. Because I do have a degree, there is this heart for me to start a career, to start to help financially help my parents. My parents always made it work. There was always food on the table, presents under the tree. And a lot of who they are the reason why I'm here now. Of the reason why, I know that the Lord's using me, and that's why one of the greatest gifts, the greatest cries of my heart is to be used by the King. And I honestly believe that. And you watching now, everyone has a purpose. You were created with complete intentionality, complete purpose and values. The gifts and talents that He's instilled in you is what the world needs. To be in the place that I am now with the people that I'm with now, to go after that. That's the goal. To go after Jesus and who He is and His holiness and His purity. He's a person, and to get to, yes, go after like my dreams and goals in partnership with Him. That's where we're meant to live. That's what we're meant to go after. And I do definitely feel like the Lord's giving me a gift of words, a gift of storytelling, of speaking more recently than I've noticed. There's something on my voice that I know that the Lord's using. Yeah, I think this goes back to my parents and how they were able to let imagination create such a depth in my own heart, in my own mind, where like I was actually kind of surprised that my parents let me graduate and pursue a degree in English, because that's for those people who are familiar with Filipino culture, you at least have like 5 people, a lot of relatives who were in the medical field. But science wasn't my thing. Math wasn't my thing. English was. I'm just really grateful my parents saw something in me to let me go after words, after stories, after creativity, and letting that be like my kind of like my funnel, my drive. And TBH, crying, I do that all the time. Like I'm no stranger to crying. It's a default setting. It is a default setting, even just in worship too. So if you see me in worship crying, it is a good thing. the Lord is there. Yeah, it's just, yeah, a lot happens. We'll go Monday, we have chapel every Monday at 12:30, which is where, all the leaders and pastors at Chroma, we meet together, we kind of debrief, we get vision, we get to share what's happening in different ministries. I get to help out with student ministry, so young adult, for those in the US, but we call it student church here. Excuse me. Take a drink. Usually, I get a macchiato. I love macchiatos. But I got a mocha because I don't have macchiatos on the menu. So if it's not on the menu, if macchiatos aren't on the menu, I'll get a mocha. If mochas aren't on the menu, then I'll get a latte. Caramel flavor, everything, for sure. Beautiful. Okay, Mondays. Sorry, Mondays. Chapel. I'm also helping out with admin for Chroma, meaning that I help Tamara. Shout out to Tamara. I don't know if she's gonna watch this. I'm sure she is, because she's very supportive. Tamara, she is currently the admin for Chroma, which means that she helps delegate the events that are happening, the behind the scenes website, email, all of it, kind of the administration. And I get to help her with updating the website. It's so crazy to me that a year and a half ago of watching Chroma Lives and visiting their website, and then now I have access to the password. That's a lot of power. Yeah, so I help with admin, whatever that looks like. And this Monday we had the RG leaders and just leaders in community groups, small groups, things like that. We hosted them for a party, And so we got to set up for that. We went to the store to get snacks for that. That night, me and the team, we went to help prophesy over these leaders, and I got to meet more people, new people. I love meeting people. That's probably like, that's probably one of my greatest. It's so weird how the Lord's been using everything ever since I got here. Every job I've had, every experience, or everything I was taught and learned these past few years of my life, the Lord has used, which is crazy. Even just in my personal life, like putting up a blog, sending out emails, like that is something fully integrated into what I get to help with Chroma now. The Lord uses everything, which is beautiful. And then Tuesday we got, so every other week we have dinner with the church wards. We go to their house, we hang out with them, Tim and Jess, they get Sab and Edie ready to go to sleep, and then once they're asleep, they'll come downstairs and we'll hang out, we'll play games, we'll just have fun. And I think with the ministry team, as a group, as a team, it's so necessary to have those fun days. And I'm learning so much in being integrated in what it looks like to have church, to be a part of the ministry team, the Connect team, what it takes. And as a third year intern and just learning, it's just so new and different. So we went to their house, and then we had the revival prayer night, which was so powerful. It was a marking day for me, for sure, just because the Lord, there has been such a cry and electricity in my own heart for the Lord just to come, however that looks like, and that being a cry of my heart. Like he's my best friend and my love, and I just want him to come and to touch us, to touch the church, to break off any preconception, assumptions we've made about him, about what worship should look like, about encounters with him. And I just want just him. And yeah, he came and he landed, and it was beautiful. Definitely, yes, a marking day for me. Let's see, the Wednesdays are off days. Wednesdays and Saturdays are off days, so we have 2 off days, and usually that looks like, laundry, or just, going out to town, going on the bus. There's a few shops that's like really cute, and really fun to go in, and I love it a lot. There are a few bookstores in town, that's just really pretty. And then I'm trying to think what I did on Wednesday. Oh my gosh. I babysat with Talu and Kate. They also go to Chroma. They're around the same age as me. And we babysat for the Banus. They have a beautiful kids, Elijah and Harper. So cute. Yeah, it was so much fun. And then afterward, we went to Jacob's, watching this too. Shout out to you. We watched a few episodes, hung out with this, celebrating Sydney, shout out to Sydney. She just finished university, her first half of her master's. So we all hung out for a little bit. It was pretty late, but it's like, I miss it though. It's like late night drives, going to sleep late, and then getting up early in the morning, because what other time will we get to have this? And I'm young and single, and it's like, let's go for it, and I want to hang out with people. Then so that's Wednesday. Thursday, yesterday, today is Friday. Yesterday we had Kate, same Kate who I babysat with, and her housemate Amelia, who is also one of my friends. She is the head pastor for youth and young adults. So yeah, it was great having them over for dinner. We hung out, and then today, I think it was a day off for me. This usually doesn't happen, so I thought I'd do this because I've been meaning to, and I've been pushing it off. I got some coffee, got some groceries. Me and Ellie, we went out to Sainsbury's. I'm starting to get the hang of what each thing is called, because it's there are a lot of things that I've never heard of before, so just making sure I call them the right thing. Yeah, so it's been a chill day. Had late lunch. Actually didn't do much of today. It's nice. I did the dishes. I should probably put another load of laundry in. We don't have a dryer, RIP. But no, we have these radiators that we put like wet clothes on. And usually like I'd go to there is a laundromat just down the street. Again, I'm trying to be intentional with my money and I can't. I can't pay for 3 different loads of laundry to wash and dry. So if you'd like to donate, I mean, if you can, I'll put the link down below. LOL. Hopefully this was a good video. Tomorrow is Saturday, so it's our day off. I think I might have something planned in the evening, but usually it's open. Keep it open. I'll end it with this. Shout out to Jess, who we did this on our last team meeting on Tuesday. Highlight and challenge. I'll start with challenge first. Challenge is, this is my first time being deeply integrated into ministry with the church. Kind of just helping be like the in the backstage of what it's like. And so I think I'm just learning so much about what goes into it, the mindset and vision and the complexities of church, and just letting me that completely marinated in the Holy Spirit and what that looks like every single day, and knowing that I'm reminding myself who I am, who the Lord is, and just thinking, oh, that's who he says I am, that's who I am, and so going after that. And then highlight, people make a place, and I fully believe that. And these past couple of weeks, I'm being reminded of the people back at home, in the Bay Area, in Reading, here in Leicester, England, in Birmingham. I'm just really grateful for the people who said yes to the King, because I get to have a front seat. I get to have like a seat in their life to champion, to pour into, to be poured into by these people. I just love people, and so they are the highlight. So if I've at some point had a conversation with you, if I've met you, I'm just thinking about my friends here, and that I get to do this during this season. So that's the highlight. Okay, but I hope you guys have a great Christmas and New Year's. I'm sure that I'll hopefully post another one of these videos. Drink coffee. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. I hope that your house is full and joyful and warm, that the windows fog up because of the body heat, and it smells of pine and meat and filled with laughter and conversation. God bless you.